Tens of thousands of LGBTQ plus people flocked to Central Florida this last week and went on theme park rides, all-night parties, lounging poolside at hotels during Walt Disney World's Gay Days, a decades-long tradition with a lot of anti-LGBTQ plus bills being passed in the state of Florida. The Gay Days organizers encouraged visitors from around the world to come to one of Florida's largest gay and lesbian celebrations. Wait, did I say Florida? No, I meant the world, one of the world's largest. LGBTQ plus people from around the world, plus our allies, came and celebrated at Walt Disney World Gay Days. The event was a great success and a bright spot of celebration when the government continues to pass laws that hurt our entire community. So, our best thing of the week, 100,000 celebrate Walt Disney World's Gay Days. What did we think about? At least 3 of us were at Gay Days, all the cool kids at the table.
All the cool kids were at Gay Days. Gay Days was incredible.
Incredible.
It really was. And I have to say that, like, with all this stuff that was going on here in Florida, I was worried that it might not happen. And that people would be afraid to show up, right? Because of these bans and stuff like that, right? And people showed up full force, guys, And it was beautiful because there was something there for someone from 5 years old to 85 years old, They had stuff for LGBTQ plus youth where they went to the parks and had a great time, all dressed in red. They had stuff for old folks. They had bingos. They had, they had movie nights. They had all these different things. Then they had the parties. Oh, so many parties, many boys.
Let's summarize before we talk any more about it. Let's make sure we kind of check it off. For students, Julian's Fountain of Youth took 26 under 18 children with 9 chaperones to Walt Disney World. They stayed at All-Star. First time the kids had ever been to Disney, and their weekend was called One Fabulous Weekend.
Aww.
And they were there for Red Shirt Saturday. And the kids are seeing tens of thousands of LGBT people in red shirts. Never seen anything like that. Can you imagine it? The youngest was 14, walking into the Magic Kingdom and seeing tens of thousands of people. Then there's One Magical Weekend, OMW, in Lake Buena Vista. The Disney Bears Jamboree in Lake Buena Vista. Gay Days, the original, had returned back to the DoubleTree at SeaWorld. They launched a new party called Aquatica at the big water park. And there was this little tiny thing. Who am I forgetting?
Girls.
Oh, yeah, Girls in Wonderland.
Yes!
And it moved to international to the Wyndham. And this person, I keep forgetting, hosted a comedy concert.
Me.
What was her? Oh, yeah, that was Faye.
Me.
And Washington.
Sydney Washington
was incredible. And then Saturday, the pool party at Girls in Wonderland, and that was hosted by...
Me.
Oh, yeah, it was you. And I supported Faye at the comedy concert, which was hilarious. Then I went to the pool party on Saturday, and Faye's on the stage and the pool party. And I'm not kidding you. I swear I'm not exaggerating. If there was one person, there could have been 3,000 people at that pool.
Wow.
The girls, last year, Faye took me to the Saturday pool party down in Kissimmee. They've moved up to this big hotel on International Drive. And I have to say, in all due respect to all the boys, girls for the win for the entire weekend.
Absolutely.
The girls were in the party spirit and simultaneously going, screw the governor, we're going to fight. And it's like they were doing both things simultaneously. It was like, holy crap.
And it was incredible to be able to jump between them, and go to Girls Wonderland and then also go to OMW, which was just amazing. So big kudos going out to Pandora Events, Allison Burgos, Jesse and Amy. You guys are incredible for putting that together year after year.
OMW, Disney Bears. And by the way, I stayed at the fabulous, back to the original home of the DoubleTree Hotel at SeaWorld. I had this beautiful, I had a very nice suite. They were very nice to me. And Faye got shipped off into La La Land. Where did you stay?
I was at the Bears Hotel.
Yeah, you were.
I stayed at the Bears Hotel, okay? And I had to get something from the front desk, so I put that little latch, right, to leave the door open. When I came back, there was a big-ass bear coming into my room.
No
and
way.
Teresa's like,
yeah, you did.
No, Teresa's like, hi? And I walk in and he's like, oh, I'm sorry,
I
sorry,
heard-
wrong room, sorry.
I
And then
heard-
on the way out, he's like, Faye, what?
I heard a story of Faye and Teresa walking across the parking lot, and in the tower there were bears on the balconies going, Faye, what?
Oh,
Faye?"
my
It's like,
God.
these are bears, Faye.
And I love them.
We love you too,
Gay
girl.
days. Congratulations to everybody. It was a great weekend for our community. All right. We are Queer News Tonight, the world's first and only live daily LGBTQ plus evening news show from Happening Out Television Network. In the model of PBS and NPR, we educate, inform, and entertain by supporting the 10 pillars of the LGBTQ plus community, with more than 100,000 a week watching on Roku, Apple Television, and other channels. To keep the stories going, we accept donations with 100% transparency. Stay updated and live authentically with Queer News Tonight.